Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Daze and welcome to today's unseen video. I tried my best to go through as much stuff as possible. I think we've got all the big stuff, but obviously so much reaction, so many thoughts. As I said, I think we've got all the big stuff, but anything that needs mopping up, we can mop it up after Raw. So my voice is going. We did an 11-hour WrestleMania Day 2 live stream. I did a review video as well. So very much as soon as this is done, I'm going to go to bed and get ready for what should be, hopefully, an incredible Raw. So here, look, this is our top stories folder. And at the press conference, Triple H stated that Roman Reigns is going to go on a whole new story that's going to blow people's minds. Right, this has got a lot of people talking. And I must admit, in the moment, I didn't really notice. Going back and listening to it, it sounds like her voice is sort of giving up on her. The commentary team do point out that it's emotion, but now this video has come out and it is definitely emotion, right? So this is, look, I mean, you can see here. I mean, look at her face just in this moment. So Samantha Irvin overcome with emotion at the end of that Cody match. So what I'm going to do is take the sound off, right? The bell sounds. She looks to get the cue, right? Her voice is giving a little bit. She stands up. She has to really shout it out, look. Kind of battle through the tears. I would imagine they will use this footage as they recap WrestleMania because it just shows the effect that it had on everyone. And like, she has to wipe a tear away. I mean, she is so... Look at that. That sad face when she's sat there just like overcome with like a... Wow. So Samantha was feeling all the emotions. So here's another one. Look, this is fan footage. It's just literally Roman and Paul Heyman after the match on the entrance stage, just embracing. Simple as that. Just embrace him. I mean, I don't know that this was meant to be seen. I don't know that this is for the cameras, right? I don't remember this ever being shown during the show. This could be a very real moment that they just took to acknowledge what an incredible achievement they've just done, you know. What an incredible thing they've just managed to achieve with that title reign, you know. So a very real moment, I think, here. So very, very powerful. That was doing the rounds. And this as well. JB said, I don't know why this is hilarious, but Undertaker looks like a president with bodyguards. So Undertaker was in the ring, obviously, choke slam to Rock. Lights go out, and I think he gets out the ring, and I think he, like, runs off like this, right, down some side exit. So this is the Undertaker being quickly led away, and down that kind of... But I do like that, like a president with bodyguards. It has got that vibe, hasn't it? It has got that vibe. Right, lots of folders. Let's start at the top. We'll work our way down. So it's your time now, baby. That's what Seth Rollins said to Cody at the post-event conference. I wanted to be the champion because he, Dusty Rhodes, wasn't. When he passed away, I failed. I didn't hand it to him, even if I didn't believe. People believed I had to do it. It resonated because it's real. So just a really interesting comment there from Cody Rhodes. Yeah, and this was a big story as well, actually. So Bruce Pritchard, Triple H, and Nick Khan gave Cody Rhodes this watch backstage. It's the same watch. I don't know that it's the exact same watch, but it's the same watch that Dusty had pawned, so basically sold, so that he could pay for Cody to go to acting school. It's crazy, isn't it? Dusty, you know, fell on hard times. And so in order to get Cody the money so that he could go to acting school, that is the watch that Dusty had to sell. Again, I don't know that it's the exact one, but it doesn't matter. It's symbolic all the same, isn't it? So apparently that was Bruce and Triple H and Nick Khan. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? It's lovely. Triple H said that was Nick Khan's idea to do that. Triple H said Cody is the right person. He's the right human being. I'm so happy for him. When you talk about overcoming things, he's forged his own path. I can feel his dad today. I could feel he was out there with us. There was another line that Triple H said. He said, you know, Cody was going down the road, and when that road closed, he switched to a different road. And when that road closed, he switched to a different road. And if there was no way forward, he just made his own road, which I was like, that's a really good line, man. That's a really good line. Right, look at this image. And Booker T says, congrats, Cody. We're all so proud. His story has made history. And new. Cody Rhodes, WrestleMania. Look at that. What an image. What an image. Cody Rhodes, Ric Flair, AJ Styles, and Buddy Rogers. They're the only men to hold the NWA and the WWE title. That's it. 4 men. That is it. Great fact there from Sean Rossap. Love that. Cody Rhodes gifted watch. So we spoke about that one. There's his sister. So don't you sit upon the shoreline and say you're satisfied. Choose to chase the rapids and dare to dance the tide. Very poetic. Brandy said, it's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. And it's here right in front of you. This is where you want to be. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? It's lovely. New shirts as well. There we go. The story continues and champion Cody Rhodes. So new shirts available. Don't forget you can get to WWE shop in the description. There we go. So Dustin was there. Unfortunately, he wasn't in the ring and he didn't get involved, but he was in attendance and he even did the little gold dust thing as well. So Ross, shout out to you. Little bit of that for the crowds. I wonder how much he would have loved to have got involved. Loved to have been in the ring. Right, look at this moment. Love the ref's face. Nick Khan has no animation. Yeah, he is a very plain expressioned gentleman, isn't he? So Jay, shout out to you. It's great. I love that image. I love that shot. It's just a great shot, isn't it? Chris, shout out to you. Yeah, letting me know that, look at this. I told Dustin with our blue eyes, we look like we could be related. He said I could easily be his mother or his grandmother. I swear, Dakota Runnels, come get him before I make him cry. Right, Nando, shout out to you. So here, and on top of all this, both Seth and Roman lost their titles because they wanted revenge on each other. If that's not poetic, I don't know what is. And that's true, isn't it? You know, because Roman chose to hit Seth with a chair rather than deal with Cody. That ultimately led to Cody getting a bit of a breather and being able to get back into the match. And then in Seth's match, you know, he went into his match with Drew weakened because he so wanted to see the bloodline fall. And so he competed just the night before. So it is true, they both lost their titles, or I would say it contributed to them losing their titles because they wanted revenge on each other. Nice picture here. Martel, thank you. Dusty's kids did it. Yeah, both the Rumble winners went on to get the belts at WrestleMania. Kojiko, shout out to you. Ricky Starks is at WrestleMania, so there we go. Picture of Ricky Starks. We know he's a great friend of Cody. Right, here we've got Roman in the ring. Gutted just like Cody was last year. Another one of these muted accounts. That move, Crossroads, sucks. It don't beat nobody. I just wanted to shove it in his face. I love whooping his ass. It's so fun LMFAO. So there we go. That is what he said. That's what Roman said in the ring. Right, Dustin said, I love you, brother. Now your story begins. Congrats, champ. So that's Dustin reacting to Cody winning the title. So Dave, thank you. Julia was at Mania, and I included it in this folder because she said I was so excited, and she includes a picture of how Mania ended. So it seems like she was there day 2 and loved what she saw with that final match. These were some of the trends. So Tribal Chief, shout out to you. So WrestleMania XL, Tribal Chief, the greatest of all time. Thank you, Roman. What is happening? Cody Rhodes, LA Knight as well. So those are some of the For You trends for Tribal Chief. So there we go. Kian, shout out to you. Grateful to spend time with the WWE Universe and be a part of WrestleMania. Congratulations to Cody Rhodes on a history-making achievement. And the best part of it all, the WWE story never ends. WrestleMania 40 was the first time Roman was pinned in a singles match since TLC in 2019. That was 1,575 days ago. So Tribal Chief, shout out to you. Who's under the ring? Yeah, Jay, shout out to you. So under the ring, look, there's someone under there when Cody goes under the ring. I don't know if this is when he gets the table, but you can see someone move under the ring. An arm just moves away. I wonder if that was Undertaker. I would imagine it is. I would imagine it was. But you could see just someone under there. Right, LNG said, Dusty, your baby boy did it. Tribal Chief again, thank you. Love this. What an amazing graphic. What an amazing graphic. There's Dusty. There's Cody. There's his mom. Lovely, lovely. Right, Ric Flair, let's whoosh. Let's do some whooshage. Bring this in. So, Ric Flair said, congrats, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns for providing one of the most athletic and believable main events that I've seen in a long time. I hate the interference, but it all played out in your favor, and it made the show more enjoyable to watch. I respect you both, and thankful to know you. Cody, you finally lived your dad's dream. Love you all. Woo. That's amazing, isn't it? That's amazing. That's lovely. So that was Ric Flair. So Tribal Chief again, thank you. So yeah, so this footage is doing the rounds. And they're claiming that when Cody pinned Roman, Roman smiled, right? And to be honest, I don't think he did. I think what's happened is as Cody goes for the pin, he kind of puts his arm on the face of Roman, and I think he sort of moves the face, right? I mean, we can just quickly have a look. It's not important. But I don't know. I like to know if he did smile or not. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't think he did. But let's have a look, shall we? So here's Cody. He jumps on to Roman. You can see he's not smiling. Still not smiling. Still not smiling. There. You see what I mean? He kind of lies on Roman's face. You can see all of his face getting like scrunched up, right? Still not smiling. Still not smiling. Now, you see where Cody is here? In a minute, he'll sort of move up. There. He sort of moves his body up, and it sort of pulls Roman's face a little bit. And I'm thinking people think this is a smile, right? See, I think people think that's him smiling. I think it's Cody moving the face, right? You see how it's sort of slanted? So I'm not convinced that this is Roman smiling. I'm not convinced that he's smiling in that moment, but that's just me. You can make your own minds up. It's maybe one of those that we'll never know, because I'm sure Roman won't tell us. So, but yeah, can't say I'm sold on that one, but it is a big talking point. I'm seeing loads of people talking about it, so one for you to make your own mind up on. Marie said, I think I found out why Stone Cold wasn't there. Look at this. National Beer Day. Makes sense, mate. And Dominic said, Seth kept his words. He was Cody's shield. Right, we've got some good footage here. We got some good stuff to look at. This is just a few bits of reaction, right? So Michin said Cody did it. Piper Niven with tears in her eyes. Logan Paul said absolutely unbelievable main event tonight. Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns have etched WrestleMania 40 in history. The WWE has entered the greatest era, and I can't believe I get to be a part of it. Hashtag the Paul Levesque era. This footage is amazing. Right, this is Dakota and Kathy watching the end of the match. Right, look at this. Maybe this is the finish.
Oh my God!
Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? So, yeah, just you don't expect to see that from Dakota and Kathy, to be honest. Just that reaction. Love that. Right, Zoe Stark said, inspiring, hard work really does pay off. Lola Vice said, finished the story. Michael Cole to Cody Rhodes said, I love you. I think you could just make that out on the broadcast. Thea Hale says, amazing. Gigi Dolan clapping. Jessica Carr says, what an amazing story. Xavier Wood said, damn, hell of a story. Zoe Stark, he did it. The Renaissance era. Tatum Paxley says, WTF, wow. Kayla Braxton says, oh my God, he did it. So that was just some of the reaction that I saw. I'm sure there was more, right? Let's go down into community. It's Bryn again. Who did you vote for, guys? Congrats to Drew, but I voted Daze. So there we go. Yeah, I was just pipped. Next year. So it's Bryn again. Thank you. Let's go into Logan. Here's Logan. Let's play this.
Hey, Speed, someone sent me a video, bro. I think you should watch it.
Hey, yo, Speed, I hope you enjoyed your WWE debut. I hope you enjoyed getting wrecked. It sucks, doesn't it? It's not fun. Anyway, I show me, we'll play, we'll get your ass beat. I'll see you in a minute. Take care, bro.
Man, you ballhead, bitch. Man, get the out of here, bro. That was, yeah. Hey, Speed.
So there we go. That was Logan showing I Show Speed a message from KSI. So Kevin, shout out to you. And then an image here of I Show Speed on a stretcher. And there's Logan standing and watching. So Kevin, thank you. Right, merch. What have we got? We got quite a few new CM Punks actually. So, like that one caught my eye because that's when he returned at Survivor Series. So that looks really cool. And then there's some video here. That's CM Punk being shown.
Oh, I used to be so handsome. Thank you. He's right. I clean up well sometimes.
I used to be so handsome. You still are. Thank you. So there we go. That's him looking at his new Mattel figures. So Mark, thank you. Let's go into the Bray folder. So Amanda Huber said, when I start... Oh, this is what Brody said to her, right? I think -1. When I start wrestling, this is what I want to see. All the fireflies for Dada and Uncle Bray. I'm telling you now, Mama, this is what I want to be. So there we go. So -1 saying that. So Andy, shout out to you. Right, this is interesting. A bit of behind-the-scenes info regarding the Bray statue, right? So erase your mind, thank you. Let's go over full screen. Let's flip over here. So there's the Bray statue. And Jason Baker says, unveiled during the Bray Wyatt Becoming Immortal panel yesterday, the second display piece we made of Wyndham Rotunda, right, now displayed at Fanatics WWE World Celebration. The display includes the actual actual screen-used Ivy door display from Extreme Rules and 2023 Royal Rumble. The screen used Firefly Funhouse puppet costumes and is wearing Bray's actual worn wrestling gear and jacket. Thank you again to my amazing crew and everyone at WWE to allow us to pay tribute to such an amazing man. So apparently this is all legit. That's his actual gear and everything that is on that statue. So I thought that was very interesting, and I thought you might enjoy finding that out. So erase your mind. Thank you. Right, spoiler, okay? Or potential spoiler. If you want to skip this, hopefully there'll be timestamps, right? If not, just go forward a little bit. But we're going to go into it. So here we go. Jess, thank you. PW Unlimiteds, right? Don't know these guys, but they're claiming that Brian Alvarez noted word is going around that Trick Williams is going to be called up to the main roster on Monday. Trick Williams. Wasn't expecting that. I thought they would keep him in NXT a little longer, but there we go. That's our spoiler. We'll have to see later if that comes true. Right, let's go into here, this Drew folder. Okay, so that was his board at work that he tweeted out during the show, and then, you know, just a simple word after everything that had happened. Michael, shout out to you. Let's, there we go, look. The dancing CM Punks dancing away. There is Drew's World Heavyweight Championship reign. So Morgan, shout out to you. That's Drew's family and friends. So John Galloway, his brother, said, not staying after that BS. I'm going to be there for my brother right now. Thank you for the nice messages, but this is rubbish. Good night, Philadelphia. So there we go. They're making their feelings very well known. Watson said, I love that Drew could have easily walked away, but he is so obsessed with Punk that it cost him the belt. Pure cinema. That's true, isn't it? I mean, like, you could say that Roman's obsession with Seth helped cost him his belt. Seth's obsession with Roman helped cost him his belt. Drew's obsession with Punk helped cost him his belt. So some big lessons need to be learned. Dijak says, Seth Rollins, we can say now. So there we go. Dijak has noted this here. Every time someone swears, Dijak notes it because he wants to know if he's allowed to get away with it. So I did enjoy that. CM Punk tweeted this out. There we go. Drew got Punk, said Charles. So there's CM Punk next to the grave of Drew McIntyre. So CM Punk having a bit of fun with it. Yeah, and if you do play it, you can see Seth say, you effing deserve it, right? So, T-Lil, shout out to you. So, this is after Drew wins, not after he's been cheated. This is after he wins. Seth says, you effing deserve it, and he walks away, and then, of course, all the stuff happens. So, it seems like Seth was, you know, quite pleased for Drew in this moment. So, there we go. Right, Tea Time Danger said, I can be the first to say I didn't know what the hell Seth was wearing. Oh, you, me, both, mate. Until I read what a murmur is. I still don't know what a murmur is, to be honest. I mean, we can go full screen. Let's go full screen. Let's see if we can bring this over a little bit. So, the murmurs strutted in South Philadelphia on Sunday, but it wasn't their usual route down Broad Street on New Year's Day. They made an appearance on Sunday night at Lincoln Financial Field. The Murmurs, who participate in the longest running folk parade in Philly on New Year's Day, were on stage playing instruments as Rollins made his entrance to the ring. Rollins was wearing his own Murmurs suit as well. So, well, there we go. It was the Murmurs, but I don't really know what the Murmurs are, to be honest. So I can't say I'm still much the wiser, but at least it's a good starting point if you want to Google them. So Murmurs, Philadelphia String Band Association. Off you go. Right, there we go. Look at this, Damian Priest in the club, man. I don't know where they are, but he's out, right, in the club, having a good time with the title. Look at this. Look at that. He's got drinks in the air. Man, I tell you what, he's got to be careful. He doesn't want to be feeling it tomorrow when he's got, what has he got in his hand? Is that a bottle of something? He's got a bottle of something. Oh, he is living his best life. Look at this. I wish we saw more champions celebrate him with that belt. Still got Seth Rollins side plates on it. So Julian said, love to see it. Congrats, champ. So yeah, that is pretty fun, isn't it? Seeing him celebrate. That is pretty fun. Right, let's go to Bayley. I must say there was a lot of people that had support for Bayley as well. So Mattel, shout out to you. Bayley talks about Stephanie McMahon returning. She said she's such an awesome person to have around. She's so genuine and real, and she takes care of you. She looks at you in your eyes when you're talking to her like she cares. She also said like she saw a load of stuff get dropped in makeup once, and Steph just came along and helped pick it all up. So she was just really putting over Stephanie and said it's great to have her back around. Conrad, the mortgage guy, says, what a moment for Bayley, the new women's champion. So there we go. New shirts available for Bayley. Very good. Mattel, shout out to you. Martel, again, just some numbers. I think these are quite interesting numbers, right? So here you can see Charlotte has got 17 reigns for 1,348 days of being a champion. Bayley, 7 reigns, 954 days. Becky, 8 reigns, 922. So actually, Bayley has been a champion longer than Becky. Sasha, 10 reigns, 630. So these are ranked by days, which is probably a really good way of ranking it. So as of yesterday, it was 42 title reigns for 3,854 days. That is the contribution, the championship contribution of the 4 horsewomen. That is absolutely incredible, isn't it? That is incredible what these 4 women have contributed. So I thought that was very interesting. So Edward Brooks, that is fantastic. And Mattel, thank you. Jay, thank you. All right, Jake said, no lie, security is kicking someone out who is screaming women can't wrestle during Bayley and Io, and my entire section went off on them. Times have changed for the better. So there we go. Apparently someone was kicked out for saying women can't wrestle. After becoming WWE Women's Champion, Bayley is already eyeing the main event of next year's show. She did say that she wants to headline WrestleMania, and hopefully she'll have Paramore. She also said that when she went back through the curtain, all the girls were there in Gorilla, and she said that it was great winning the belt. It was great being out there with the crowds, but she said maybe her favorite moment was that going through and into Gorilla and having all the girls, all the peers. And I think Triple H, I don't think Triple H had seen this, you know, because he did the press conference and he said the same. He said, I've never seen that many people be there after a female has won a world title, and I've not heard it that loud. He said the respect they've got for Bayley is a different level. It's a different level. He said she's so lovely, she will do anything and everything she can, right? She's a lovely, lovely person. And he said, to be honest with you, sometimes, you know, that maybe gets in the way a bit because, you know, she's always going to be there. She's always going to be reliable. So you can kind of run the risk of taking that for granted, I suppose. So he said, if anyone deserves this, she deserves this. So very, very cool. Charlotte loved the entrance as well. There's Bayley's entrance. Still don't know the identity of these guys yet, but Charlotte enjoyed it. Bayley said, I'm incredibly grateful for everyone who has believed and have patiently been on this journey with me. The best fans in the damn world. So there we go. Lovely. And there's a nice image of her with 2 new champs backstage. And 2 new champs, her and Cody as well. Io said, I lost. And Dakota said, you'll always be champ to me. So there we go. So that was the Bayley folder. Steph, there was just this quote from Triple H, which I thought was interesting. He said, my wife looked good, right? She hasn't lost a step. I can't even tell you what I'm thinking right now. To have my wife back, to see her confidence come back, and to know that this is our home. It's her home as much as anybody on the planet. She belongs here, and hopefully she knows that now. Happy to have her back. So, I mean, it really sounds like she's been through it, and I think she has been through it. But interesting, he says, it's great to see her have her confidence back. So it implies that she had lost her confidence. And, like, hopefully she knows that she belongs here. So that sort of implies she felt that she didn't belong there. So it really seems like there's been a lot going on. And listen, we know there's been a lot going on, but some very interesting comments from Triple H. So that was that done top story. We haven't been in the WWE folder. I was told that at WrestleMania Sunday went off air, Triple H had a simple message. Everyone have an effing fun. Have effing fun more than anything. So he said to everyone, just go and have some effing fun after WrestleMania finished. More backstage details in the Fightful Scoops thread if you want to know a bit more. Right, look at that. Look at this. Sean Waltman was backstage, X-Pac. He was backstage. He congratulated Damian Priest. Damian said, love you, dog. The idea of this being the Workhorse Championship, bring it. That's what I want to do, said Damian Priest. Triple H said, you see... So this was interesting. He was talking about the smaller sets, yeah? He said, you see our set designs getting smaller because I want more of you all. I want to showcase you all instead of the tech and the pyro and stuff. You are all the real celebrities. So that's Triple H talking about the fans. He'll have smaller entrances if it means we can get in more fans. So there we go. Triple H credits head of production Lee Fitton for the changes we've seen on TV and states that there's going to be so much more to come with the changes on TV from a production standpoint, the look, the feel, and so on. So more changes on the way. We've looked at that post. Very cool. Sami Zayn said he did it. Did you see this? Oh yeah, this was, I think day 1 was this. So let's pause that there. This person in the background, I don't know what that is. I don't know what's going on with this here. I believe this is Jimmy coming to the ring, and then there's just some, I don't know, is that some sort of technician? Maybe someone that works on the sound, maybe someone that works on the pyro. I have no idea, but they are clearly not meant to be there at that time. So no, I had not seen that. So Edward, thank you. Derez fan, shout out to you. The Mania crowd is terrible. So this was a day 1 complaint, a night 1 complaint. The Mania crowds freezing. I did hear it was very, very cold. This is from Fightful. Vince McMahon's trainer comments on Vince not attending WrestleMania. Vince McMahon was unable to attend his first WrestleMania. How quickly people forget that without his vision, there would be no wrestling or WrestleMania. I mean, I'm not sure that's true. Sadly, when a person is down, the people who say they love you turn their backs on you. So that was from Vince's trainer. For the record, I think there would be wrestling. So this was a big problem. Apparently the crowd were chanting during AJ LA Night that they couldn't see the match. And I've seen pictures like this. So if you're in this seat, you can understand why you would struggle to see the action if you've got this glaring at you. So I don't know what's gone wrong here. But once again, this bright light beaming out into the crowds means that seeing the action was a little bit of a challenge, to be honest. for some people. So there we go. Tro, shout out to you. That's a good image for us to see. Coach Co, shout out to you. This dude said, I'm sitting below the Undertaker. There he is. Look, the dead man. The Undertaker. That's pretty exciting, isn't it? And PW Insider has reported that Jacob Fatu has officially signed with WWE. Apparently Fightful reported it around the same time as well. So big news. We don't quite know that it's true, of course. But apparently he was telling people that as of Wednesday, he had signed. So a new member of the Bloodline is seemingly on the way, and this guy is legit, man. This guy is legit. Former MLW heavyweight champion, world champion. He is scary. He is big. He is going to be a fantastic addition. So definitely keeping an eye out for Jacob Fatu. Right, we've done that. We've done Cody. Let's go into Street Fight. There we go. Bully Ray says, thank you. Look at that. Great picture. Ryan, thank you. This is really interesting from Carrion, right? He's laughing away and he's showing some of the marks on his body, which I'm really surprised at. I didn't think that Street Fight was all that, really. It didn't get the greatest of ratings. It did. It was a good rating, but it wasn't like a great or an all-time or anything like that. So, but yeah, I was quite surprised to see the marks on his body. He basically says, look, in the end, we all get what we deserve. And Carrion said he probably deserves this. And he tells a story about how he went to the ECW arena when he was young and he destroyed everyone. So maybe this is him karma getting him back for that. And he says, it was an interesting comment about Bobby. Let's see if we can actually play the Bobby comments and see if we can skip forward.
Suplexed him right in his head through a chair. So I guess Bubba was probably pretty mad about that. And he decided to show up tonight. You know what? I got what I deserve. But Bobby. Bobby Lashley, he got what he deserved too. You know what he got? He took a back seat to Montez Ford on the biggest event of the year. And reminded everybody why they left him off last year.
Wow. He's really causing tension in that other group, isn't he? So he's saying that Bobby took a back seat to Montez. And basically Bobby reminded the world why he was left off the card last year. Wow. Carrion, so he might have lost, but he's still playing some mind games. So I really like that clip. Right, I think we might only, after having all of these folders, there wasn't loads in them. I think we've got fun and other, right? So, the slammy screw job. I don't know if you saw the slammies. I didn't. But I did see this bit, thankfully. So, it was Social Star, right? And basically Drew won. Chelsea thought she had won and she took the award and she was giving her acceptance speech. She couldn't believe it when it turned out she hadn't. And so here, look, the slammy screw job. Fade said Stone Cold was playing with his cat while Cody was getting jumped by The Rock. I don't know if this picture was posted at the exact same time, but there we go. That looks to be what Stone Cold was up to. I have no idea why he wasn't at WrestleMania. No idea at all. And actually, Triple H had put a post out, and he put it out at 3:16, and people got really excited about that. Stone Cold was nowhere to be seen. In fact, he was playing with his cat. I just love this image. Michael, shout out to you. I think this is brilliant. Look, there's Knuckles just staring down on Booker T. Brilliant. Here, look, that was Rock on night 1. That was Rock on night 2. So it wasn't a terrible WrestleMania for The Rock. Of course, he was on the winning side. He did get the pin on night 1, but night 2 certainly did not go to plan. So there we go. Fade, shout out to you. Sean Ross Sapp said, for those asking if I sent Cody a meme, I hadn't. I did send Drew this, though. So congrats earned to Drew, 735. 7:39. Never mind. That's very good. This is brilliant. Watson, great find.
Rey Mysterio.
First of all, let me say happy birthday to my little boy Dominic. He turns 3 today.
Did you hear that?
And he stays home with mommy.
Rey Mysterio.
First of all, let me say happy birthday to my little boy Dominic. He turns 3 today.
Did you hear that?
And he stays home with mommy.
Rey Mysterio.
Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? So, Adam, amazing. Watson, thank you. Why are Logan and I wearing the same damn colour again, said Samantha. So, Jeff, shout out to you. Jay said, well, he looks thrilled. That is Nick Khan. There's Cody. It is true. I tweeted out, I think Nick Khan was hoping for Roman to win. But, I mean, look, apparently it was Nick Khan's idea to get that watch for Cody, and you know what I mean? So that's the top guy, man. That's the top guy. He's throating a Slim Jim, says Seth. This dude here. That if we play it, I mean, I don't know what he's doing. I think this is like when you like brushing your tongue. I think that's what he's doing. For all the kids watching, he's just pretending to brush his tongue, but with a Slim Jim. Silly Billy. He's a silly Billy, isn't he? Hey, look, should we have a look? Look, there he is. Look, he's doing a good job as well, isn't he? Hey, doing a good job. Getting all that gunk off his tongue. So, but don't use a Slim Jim. You need to use a toothbrush. Yeah. Good. Right. Oh, look at this. Wrestling Daze, you might have heard of him. He said this might be the most random WWE related thing you see this weekend. Crying emoji. Chair phone, right? Cricket Wireless got in touch. Me and Cricket Wireless, I mean, we are such great friends, right? Random or genius? Hey? Yeah, man. Me and Cricket Wireless. Gonna go on a date, man. We're gonna go on a date. It's gonna be so good. Gonna be so good. I hope they bring chair phone. I'm gonna ask them to bring chair phone. So, there you go. Love that. Right, bro, that middle finger. Yes, Alex, shout out to you. We mentioned this during the stream. I was like, that dude just put the middle finger up to Roman. So here, look, if we turn, look, here we go. Boom. He's getting acknowledged, all right. He's getting acknowledged. Yeah, that is the Undertaker thing. We looked at that one. WrestleMania 40 was R-Truth's first career win at WrestleMania. Look, Ms. Maurice, R-Truth. Hey? There's a new faction that he thinks is a part of now. So that's just a few bits in the fun folder. Right, other. I don't think there's loads in other. Let's see if we can get to it. Scarlett said around 5 years ago, before getting hired by WWE, I was still serving and bartending, and I was Snoop Dogg's waitress one night. I finished my story tonight too. I don't quite know what that means, but I thought it was interesting that she used to be Snoop Dogg's waitress. Sol Ruka did not disappoint, said Johnny. Turns out the Cinnamon Toast Crunchy mascot was Sol Ruka. I don't think I knew that. The Cinnamon Toast Crunchy mascot at WrestleMania 39, that was Sol Ruka. There we go. Sportskeeda. As per Fightful Select, Matt Hardy was in talks to stay in AEW, but his contract expired and he chose not to sign a deal. So looks like Matt Hardy is done with AEW, but I believe that Jeff Hardy is still under a contract, so don't get too excited there. And that's it. That is it. I went back through all my notifications. I went back through all the recent tweets. I started to go back through all like what was happening during WrestleMania. So I think I've boxed off a lot of the big stuff. If you feel like I've missed something, feel free to let me know over on Twitter, Wrestling Daze YT. You can find me there, and obviously we'll have another unseen for you. We've got the Raw live stream. We're going to start even earlier this week because it is the Raw after WrestleMania, so we're going to start even earlier. And I will have another Unseen for you after that show. We should have an opinions video that goes up later on the channel as well. But I am definitely off to get some sleep now. So thanks a lot for watching. Thank you for all the support. I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.